Hey everyone, Chase Kaufman back here with another episode of GLBN. On today's show, we're going to give you a mid-season update at the collegiate bowling level with teams in and around the state of Michigan. We'll also give you an update on some more collegiate signings, as well as some tournament results in the past and some tournaments coming up. Let's get right to it. With tons of tournaments each year, the collegiate game never seems to stop. And as we move towards the postseason, it's time to take a look at how some teams in and around Michigan are faring. Starting with the men's rankings, Lawrence Tech is currently ranked 5th in the nation thanks to multiple Tier 2 victories and 2 top 3 finishes in Tier 1 tournaments. Indiana Tech is currently in 7th. They have 2 Tier 1 wins at the Midwest Collegiate Championships and the Roto-Grip Keystone Quaker Classic. UNOH is currently in 9th, Muskingum is in 12th, Davenport is just one spot below at 13, while Wright State sits at 23. Purdue and Concordia follow right behind at 24 and 25. Spring Arbor is at 27, Notre Dame at 30, Marion of Indiana in 31st, and Aquinas at 34. Trine University is in 42nd, and Adrian in 44th. For the women, Trine University in Indiana is in 6th. All 6 of their Tier 2 tournaments have been at least 3rd place finishes. Davenport is in 9th. They own 3 Tier 1 victories along with a 3rd place finish at the Midwest Collegiate Classic. Lawrence Tech is in 10th. Indiana Tech in 12th. Madonna is in 14th. Ohio State is ranked at 21. Concordia at 23 and Notre Dame at 24. Alma College is at 27th with Spring Arbor right behind at 28th. UNOH is at 37th. Huntington at 44th and Marion University at 49th. Once the regular season is over and those rankings are set, any team within the top 80 in points will be divided into 4 sectionals with 20 teams per section. Those 4 sections are located in Dallas, Texas, Addison, Illinois, Centerville, Ohio, and Smyrna, Tennessee. After those take place in mid-March, the top 4 teams and top individuals based on number of entries in each region will advance to the Intercollegiate Team and Singles Championships at South Point Bowling Plaza in Las Vegas, Nevada in April. There, all 16 teams on both the men's and women's side will compete in qualifying before heading to a double elimination bracket where the 2 final teams will bowl for the title on television. If you want to know more about the collegiate schedule, rankings, and individuals for this year or in the past 20 years, you can go to collegebowling.bowl.com, or if you want to know more about the team or singles championships, you can go to bowl.com. Staying with the collegiate game, it seems like every video we have at least one more collegiate signing, and this week is no different. Let's check out a few more. Starting in Genesee County, Sarah Temple of Swartz Creek High School committed to Rochester University. Coach Mike Vanderkerst says she has gained more confidence and leadership every year. He has worked with her since middle school and can't wait to see her succeed at the next step. Sarah will be majoring in elementary education. Next up is Aiden Davis. Aiden comes from Mount Penn, Pennsylvania, but will be headed to Michigan to bowl for Lawrence Tech. Aiden has multiple state tournament titles and has 16 300s and 6 800s. Aiden will major in accounting while there. Next up is Zach Sisk. Most recently, Zach earned himself a spot on First Team All-State by taking the Division II state title, and soon he'll be taking his talents to Trine University. Coach Mike Jashinsky says that Zach is a kind, hard-working individual and will help elevate the program to the next level. Finally, we have Kyle Pranger. Kyle is currently at Northview High School, but will be moving down to Florida to bowl with Weber International. Weber is in Babson Park, Florida, and is home to the Kegel Training Center. Kyle won the 2021 Division II state title and was runner-up last year in a roll-off. Congratulations to Sarah, Aiden, Zach, and Kyle. We wish you the best of luck while there and hope to see you represent the state of Michigan well. We also have 2 300 games. Haley Straitmans of LCN shot a 300 at the MAC Red Meet on January 9th at Sterling Lanes against Stevenson High School. Haley now has the high game for the girls in the entire state this season. Next, we have Jonathan Zaituna of Troy Athens. Jonathan shot his 300 at Escape Lanes in Troy during an OAA League match on January 3rd, and here's his final shot. Congratulations to Haley and Jonathan. If you have a video like this of a 300, please send it in to us at greatlanesbowlingnews@gmail.com. We also have a new high 2-game series in the state. The Lakeview Husky boys shot an 1141 and a 1071 for their 2 games, giving them a 2-game total of 22-12. They also shot a .421 for their Baker games, giving them a 26-33 series. Great bowling, Lakeview. Now as we move into February, it's time to look at some more tournament results in the state of Michigan. Starting with the Bay City John Glenn tournament back on December 18th, on the boys side in the first round of the stepladder, Swartz Creek beat Davison 215 to 160, and then Swartz Creek beat Midland 172 to 152. They attempted to run the table in the best of 3 finals, but couldn't get it done as Waterford Kettering beat Swartz Creek 2-1. For the girls, John Glenn beat Grand Blanc 176 to 124 in the first match, beat Kersley 176 to 119 in the second match, and then beat Sterling Heights Stevenson 2-0 to complete their run to the top. Next, at the Battle of the Baker at M66 Bowl, the Mason boys qualified first and ran the table, beating Heartland, DeWitt, and eventually Howell in the finals. On the girls' side, the same thing happened. The 1-seed Dakota took down Brighton, Coldwater, and then Mason in the finals to also take the win. In the Division II portion of this tournament, the 1-seed Jonesville boys met the 2-seed Bronson in the finals, and this time the underdog took the win as Bronson won 2-1. And for the girls, Jonesville was the 1-seed there, and they took it all the way, beating Hanover Horton, Olivet, and Coloma in the finals. Then the Macomb Varsity Championships took place over the weekend of the 13th, crowning 2 teams and 2 individuals. Starting with the boys teams, Eisenhower qualified first, but they fell in the first round to the 16-seed Warren Woods Tower. Eventually, Lakeshore and Dakota found themselves in the finals, where the 5-seed Lakeshore won over Dakota 638 to 619. For the girls, Stevenson qualified first, but they lost in the semifinals to Lance Cruz North. LCN faced Richmond in the finals, but LCN was too much for Richmond to handle as they won 491 to 409. Individually for the boys division, Dylan Maurer of Dakota beat Zach Obozinski of Armada in a close final match 221 to 219. In the girls division, Kayla Taffanelli of Warren Woods Tower qualified as the 1-seed and put it to good use. She even capped off her title with a 289 game in the final match against Grace Palega's 189 of Henry Ford. At the Zeeland Baker Invitational on January 21st in Granville, on the boys' side, the 8-seed Calvin Christian took down the 4-seed Thornapple Kellogg to advance to the finals against Mona Shores, who had just beaten Rockford. But there it was Mona Shores who came away with the tournament win. For the girls, the Chalk advanced all the way to the finals, and the 1-seed Zeeland got it done there over the 2-seed Unity Christian to take home the title. If you're looking to bowl in tournaments like these, then there's plenty left to bowl. Here's some upcoming tournaments in the month of February in this week's Bowling Brief. The 18th Annual Eisenhower Doubles Championships start off the month at Imperial Lanes on February 5th, with both varsity and JV divisions. Also that day is the 12th Annual Rusty Thomas Memorial Tournament at Monitor Lanes, and the 6th Annual Trojan Invitational for the boys at Strike Zone in Bronson. Also that day is the Dragon Singles Tournament at Grand Blanc Lanes with both a varsity and JV division. The next weekend is the Heartbreaker Mixed Team Tournament at 5-Star Lanes, and finally the 2023 New Lothrop Hornets Singles Tournament at Colonial Lanes. That's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to subscribe because Great Lanes Bowling News will have the first reveal on the first set of rankings for Divisions 1 through 4 in the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Chase Kaufman, and before it's too late, go out and shoot some 10 pins.